August 20th, 1920, Canton, Ohio. A group of men gathered. They were owners of independent football teams. The meeting took place at the Jordan and Hupmobile Auto showroom. The men dreamed of a national league. This meeting was the beginning of the American Professional Football Association, or APFA. The APFA was not the first attempt at a professional football league. However, it was different. These men were determined to succeed. They wanted to create a league that would last. The meeting in Canton was the first step. The meeting was informal. There were no set rules or schedules, but the men agreed on one thing. They wanted to create a league that would be exciting for fans. They wanted a league that would showcase the best football talent in the country. The meeting in Canton was a success. The APFA was officially formed. It was the beginning of something special. Little did these men know. They were about to change the landscape of American sports forever. One of the most important figures in the early days of pro football was Jim Thorpe. Thorpe was a legendary athlete. He was already famous for his Olympic exploits. Thorpe was a natural leader. He was elected the APFA's first president. Thorpe's presence brought credibility to the new league. He was a household name. Fans flocked to see him play. Thorpe's charisma and athleticism helped to popularize the APFA. Other early stars also emerged. Players like Guy Chamberlain and Pete Henry captivated audiences. They thrilled fans with their speed and power. These pioneers of the game laid the foundation for future generations. These early players often held other jobs. They worked as miners, farmers, and factory workers. They played football for the love of the game. They played for a few dollars on the side. Their dedication helped the APFA survive its early years. Before the APFA, professional football was mostly a local affair. Teams were often formed from athletic clubs. These clubs were scattered across the country. They played a variety of teams, including college and amateur squads. The formation of the APFA marked a shift towards organization. Teams agreed to play by a common set of rules. They also committed to a schedule. This structure made the game more appealing to fans. It also laid the groundwork for future growth. The road to a national league was not without its challenges. Travel was difficult and expensive. Teams often folded after only a few seasons. However, the desire for a professional football league remained strong. The APFA provided a framework for growth. It allowed teams to compete on a more level playing field. It also created a sense of legitimacy for the sport. This was a crucial step in the evolution of professional football. Section 4, Ohio, the cradle of champions. Ohio played a pivotal role in the early days of pro football. The state was home to several strong teams. These teams would become powerhouses in the APFA. One such team was the Canton Bulldogs. Led by Jim Thorpe, the Bulldogs were a force to be reckoned with. They played a tough physical brand of football. The Bulldogs drew huge crowds wherever they played. Other notable Ohio teams included the Massillon Tigers, the Cleveland Indians, and the Dayton Triangles. These teams competed fiercely against each other. They helped to establish Ohio as a hotbed of professional football. The success of these Ohio teams helped to solidify the APFA's presence. Their rivalries captivated fans and generated excitement for the sport. This paved the way for the league's expansion and eventual dominance. Section 5. The APFA's debut, a new era begins. The APFA's first season kicked off on September 26, 1920. The game took place in Dayton, Ohio. The Dayton Triangles defeated the Columbus Panhandles with a score of 14-0. It was a modest start to a league that would one day become a national phenomenon. The early years of the APFA were marked by instability. Teams came and went, schedules were often changed. However, the league slowly began to gain traction. Despite the challenges, the APFA's founders remained committed to their vision. They believed in the potential of professional football. Their perseverance would eventually pay off. The APFA provided an outlet for talented players. It also offered fans an exciting and entertaining brand of football. These factors were crucial to the league's survival and eventual success. Section 6, from APFA to NFL, a legacy forged. In 1922, the APFA changed its name to the National Football League, or NFL. This change reflected the league's growing ambition and national reach. It also marked the beginning of a new era for professional football. The NFL faced numerous challenges in its early years. The Great Depression threatened the league's financial stability. World War II resulted in player shortages. However, the NFL persevered. Over the decades, the NFL continued to evolve. New rules were implemented. Teams relocated and expanded. The league grew in popularity, eventually becoming the most watched sport in America. The NFL's success can be traced back to that fateful meeting in Canton, Ohio. The vision of those early pioneers helped to create a league that has captured the hearts and minds of generations of fans. Today, the NFL stands as a testament to their enduring legacy.